Since the dawn of human history, certain mystical societies and secretive cults have safeguarded knowledge believed to connect humanity with the divine. Among the most fascinating of these hidden teachings is the quest to access what many refer to as the mind of God. This pursuit goes beyond mere faith. It is an exploration into the very patterns that govern the universe, consciousness, and the fabric of existence itself. At the heart of this journey lies the number 33. Far more than a simple numeral, it carries profound significance in history, spirituality, and even in the structure of life itself. Throughout the ages, mystical orders and historical figures have recognized the symbolic power of 33. In Freemasonry, for example, reaching the 33rd degree represents the pinnacle of spiritual and intellectual enlightenment. Achieving this rank symbolizes a deep understanding of the universe and, in a sense, a closer connection to the divine mind. The 33rd degree is not just an honorary title. It is a path of inner discovery. It teaches that life is more than appearances and events. It is about perceiving the underlying patterns that connect thoughts, actions, and consciousness. Those who walk this path are invited to reflect on the deeper structures of reality and the role they play in shaping their own experiences. History offers remarkable examples of the significance of this number. Jesus Christ completed his mission at the age of 33, marking a turning point in human history. This age represents the convergence of sacrifice, rebirth, and spiritual revelation, a universal pattern that invites reflection on the deeper meaning of life's milestones. It is as if the number itself serves as a spiritual marker, guiding those attuned to higher wisdom. The number 33 also appears in the natural world and in the human body. The human spine is composed of 33 vertebrae, not only providing structural support, but also functioning as a conduit for spiritual energy. In yogic traditions, the spine is visualized as a ladder to enlightenment, each vertebra representing a step closer to divine awareness. In this sense, our very physical form serves as a symbolic map for spiritual growth, showing that the path to wisdom can be embodied in our own bodies. Beyond symbolism, mystical societies such as the Freemasons and the Rosicrucians have preserved ancient knowledge for centuries. Their symbols, rituals, and teachings are far from ornamental. They are tools for awakening consciousness and guiding initiates toward profound understanding of reality. Philosophers and scholars like Manly P. Hall dedicated their lives to deciphering these teachings, revealing that these orders influence humanity not merely through politics or social power, but through spiritual insight. One of the central teachings of these traditions is the law of cause and effect. Every thought, word, and action creates ripples in the fabric of reality. Nothing happens by chance. This principle is cyclical rather than linear. Civilizations rise and fall, economies flourish and collapse, and even personal life experiences follow recurring patterns. Understanding this law empowers us to become creators of our reality, moving from passive observation to conscious participation in life's unfolding. In this process, the power of imagination emerges as a key tool. Unlike the fixed patterns of cause and effect, imagination offers boundless possibilities. It allows us to transcend the physical world and engage directly with the creative force of the universe. By vividly visualizing our goals, desires, and intentions, we align our energy with a higher purpose. This is not mere daydreaming. It is a conscious act of creation. History offers countless examples. Inventors, artists, and visionary leaders first brought their ideas into being through imagination before materializing them in the physical world. Spiritually, imagination serves as a bridge to the divine. When combined with intention, it channels energy that can shape reality according to our highest aspirations. Think of each thought as a seed. With focus and intention, it can grow into a reality that reflects your inner vision. This practice transforms imagination from a mental exercise into a spiritual technology, a way to participate in the creative process of the cosmos. On this journey, resistance inevitably appears. Fear, doubt, and negative self-talk arise whenever we step beyond our comfort zones. Mystical traditions teach that resistance is not an enemy, but a signal, a guide indicating where growth and transformation are possible. By facing and integrating these challenges, we develop clarity, resilience, and alignment with the universal flow. Resistance, in this sense, becomes a teacher, revealing our unhealed aspects and pointing the way toward deeper understanding. Another essential aspect is spiritual surrender. Surrender does not mean giving up. It means aligning our personal will with the greater flow of the universe. Letting go of the need to control every outcome opens space for insights and guidance to emerge naturally. When we trust in the divine order, we allow ourselves to be led by a force greater than ourselves, gaining a sense of ease, confidence, and clarity. The combination of intention, imagination, desire, and surrender creates a state of alignment with universal principles. Life transforms from a series of reactions to a conscious act of co-creation. Each thought and action becomes part of a larger rhythm, where we are both observers and participants in the unfolding of reality. To make this practical, consider your daily life. When you clearly visualize a goal and act with intention, opportunities seem to appear, the right people show up, and obstacles become manageable. The same principle applies spiritually. Clarity, focus, and surrender allow the universe to respond in synchrony, creating synchronicities that seem almost magical, yet are natural outcomes of alignment with universal laws. The number 33, therefore, is not merely a symbol or numerical coincidence. It is a map to consciousness, a reminder that we are connected to something far greater than ourselves. It appears in history, nature, our bodies, and mystical traditions, encouraging us to take responsibility for our lives and recognize our inherent creative power. By applying these principles, understanding cause and effect, visualizing with imagination and intention, confronting resistance, and surrendering to the universal flow, anyone can step closer to what the ancients called the mind of God. This path is inward, asking us to harmonize thoughts, intentions, and actions with the natural rhythms of the universe. Each step along this journey is an opportunity to awaken potential, transform reality, and participate consciously in the creation of life itself. The mystery of the number 33 is ultimately an invitation to awaken, to understand, and act in alignment with universal wisdom. Following this guidance, we begin to live a life that is more conscious, creative, and spiritually aligned, a life in which the boundaries between ourselves and the divine blur, and we become co-creators in the ongoing dance of existence. If this exploration of the number 33 and the path to the mind of God resonated with you, make sure to subscribe to Healing Vibe for more content that connects ancient wisdom, spiritual growth, and practical insights for living a conscious life. Don't forget to like this video and share it with someone who seeks to awaken their inner potential.